Welcome to Wring It Out. This class is designed to unwind, untangle, and wring out any stagnant tension from the inside out. You'll need 2 blocks, and we're going to begin in standing. So beginning at the top of the mat, feet hips width apart, hands to the heart. Closing your eyes, bringing your awareness to your next inhale. Feel an upward current as you're breathing length and space through the spine. So feeling it mobilize and lengthen through each vertebrae, growing you tall. Every exhale, there is a downward current, a downward flow, anchoring you on every exhale deeper and deeper into the earth. On the next inhale, let's sweep the hands wide, breathing, stretching, and extending into the tips of the fingers. So from here, take the left arm under the right. Try to wiggle the right elbow a little more over the left. Now, if you can't get the hands together, please don't worry. If it looks a little like that, that's okay. It might just take a couple of repetitions to limber up the upper body so you can bring the palms to touch. This is called the eagle arm position. Inhale, squeeze the palms together. Take the fingers away from the face and stretch the tips of the fingers towards the ceiling. Feeling it more over the right shoulder blade. As you exhale, sink the elbows down and sink the forehead towards the arms. Inhale, feel an upward current. Breathe length and stretch into any portion of the body that's yet to inflate. And exhaling, grounding, anchoring, connecting to the earth. Take your arms to the center. We're going to anchor into the roots of the right foot. Press into the right foot so much so the left foot wants to lift. And slow motion. We may need to recalibrate where we're going to step the left leg back, embrace those little wobbles, and step it back to the back of the mat. This is a shaky crescent lunge. So straight away, find your roots in your feet, magnetize your feet together, firm the inner thighs, squeeze them and connect them towards each other. Take an inhale, feel an upward flow, feel an extension and lengthening through your spine with your breath. As you exhale, release the arms, sweep them up to the ceiling and imagine there's a heavy bar in the air. We're going to grab onto that heavy bar. It's going to keep us drawing up with the arms. Take an inhale, reaffirm the connection with the earth, and slow motion as you exhale, think up, stretch up with the fingers as we slow motion, lower it all the way to the floor and land. Good work. Inhale, sweep the pelvis forward. As you exhale, gaze up as the palms touch. Slowly lower the hands to the heart center. Inhale, create space and length through the spine with breath. As you exhale, imagine you have a very tight pair of jeans on. We're going to cinch through the waist and rotate, anchoring your left elbow over your right knee, so to the outer edge of your right knee. Now make sure the knee doesn't flutter into the center. Keep it strong and stable. Feel that counter pressure of the knee into the elbow, elbow into the knee. Now I'd like you to imagine that your rib cage is like a corkscrew. We're going to spiral the right rib cage back and the left rib cage underneath, deepening into that twist. On every inhale, we strive to create space. Every exhale, we reaffirm the connection with the earth. On the next inhale, let's untwist, unravel, take us back to center. Like we did the last day, we're rooting into a crescent lunge. So activate your feet, magnetize them, take an inhale, a little bit of trust and self-belief, push into the right foot and pick the left knee up. Grow tall and extend through all 4 limbs as you inhale. As you exhale, turn and pivot the back left heel to anchor. We're going to work to create a heel arch alignment, and today we're going to straighten the front right knee, preparing for triangle or trikonasana. So if you're new, I would recommend you take a block to the inside of your right arch. Take your hands to your pelvis first, and in triangle, we're aiming to nudge the pelvis back towards the back of the mat. Okay, so take your fingers into your right hip crease. Think about nudging the right hip back. So you're elongating and stretching the hamstrings and the groins on the front leg. Front leg externally rotates, back leg internally rotates. From here, imagine someone is taking hold of your fingers, they're drawing you forward. And when you just can't go any more forward, lower your palm to the inside of the shin or find your block. Take your left palm to your pelvis, spiral open the pelvis, spiral open the left rib cage, spiral open the shoulder girdle. And then lastly, sweep the left hand towards the ceiling. As you inhale, create length through your spine. Breathe into all 4 limbs. As you exhale, reaffirm the connection with the floor. Magnetize your feet together. Stabilize the body. On the next inhale, let's pick the right toes up. And we're going to pivot on the right heel so the toes point forward and lower the left hand. So you can take your blocks here, or if you have the flexibility, take your fingers to the floor. Now, if you look at my toes, we're going to aim to bring the big toes a little narrower than the heels. We call this pigeoning your toes. It just protects the inside medial ligaments of your knees. Okay, you can feel a bit of a stretching and a lengthening. You can feel a little bit funny, especially if you have hypermobile knees. So turn the toes slightly in. As you inhale, I would like you to aim to start to widen the bum back towards the back of the mat. And at the same time, nudge and coax the back of your heart forward. Become aware if you're holding any tension in the sides of your neck. Soften the shoulders away from your ears. And take an inhale, feel your breath circulate, growing you tall, lengthening through each vertebrae. As you exhale, we're going to activate the core muscles and slowly lower the head towards the floor. And again, this is a progressive journey. It may take time to soften and ease into this range of motion progressively. On the next inhale, push into the tips of the fingers and elongate the arms. From here, we're going to take the right hand just in front of your face, so more to the center of your mat, okay, either onto the floor or onto your block. And from here, take your left hand. We're going to create a spiral, twisting the left hand up towards the ceiling, aiming to have the left hand in line with the right, spiral through the rib cage. Take a deep, nourishing inhale, especially when the breath wants to quicken. And as you exhale, lower that left hand down and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, let's turn all 10 toes and all 10 fingers to face the top of the mat. From here, press into the right foot. Push from the buttock into the right foot and pick your right leg up. Reaffirm the connection. Find your roots on your right foot, anchoring you into the earth. Stabilize your thigh. Imagine it's a trunk of a tree and plug the hip into the core of the pelvis. Beginners may choose to stay here with your leg. Now, a top tip of mine is imagine you have an energetic current from your toes plugging you into the core of the pelvis. Take the hands to the heart center. Take an inhale. As you exhale, sweep the hands wide. Inhale, take the left elbow again underneath the right to eagle arms. Option to stay here, especially if you're new, okay? And if you need to recalibrate, please don't worry. If not, and you'd like to challenge yourself a little more today, cross your left thigh over your right and maybe hook your left toes behind your right calf muscle. Embrace those little wobbles. And when doubt creeps in, bring your awareness back to the support of your breath. Take a next inhale and exhale, unravel. Reconnect the feet into the floor on the next inhale. Sweep your hands up, gaze up as the palms touch. Exhale, open your mouth, take a clearing sigh to clear any debris. Inhale, sweep your fingers wide and breathe, grow and lengthen into all the little edges of your limbs. Exhale this time. Take the right elbow underneath. So this time we're nudging the left elbow over the right and try to bring those palms into the eagle position. And again, if that's not achievable today, please don't worry, it's a progressive journey. Squeeze the palms together. Take an inhale. As you exhale, sink the elbows towards the chest. Humble the head. Inhale, fingertips rise. Away from the face. Exhale, sink it in. Inhale, back to neutral. This time, really feel the suction cups of your left foot grip the earth. Lift the right foot and slow motion. See how slow you can go. Embrace those little wobbles. Stay right here, right now, in this moment. Try not to anticipate the next position. When your foot lands, cultivate stability. Magnetize your feet together. Take an inhale, release those hands. Sweep the hands up and grab that heavy bar. As you exhale, think up with the hands as you slow motion, lower the right knee to land. Inhale, coax the pelvis forward and gaze up as the palms come to touch. As you exhale, bend the elbows, lowering the hands to the heart center. Visualize that tight pair of jeans as you inhale, cinch through the waist. And as you exhale, spiral through the rib cage and anchor your right elbow over your left knee. Try not to allow the left knee sway to the center. Feel that counter pressure of both, anchoring you and stabilizing you. Imagining your rib cage is like a corkscrew. Feel the left rib spiral back and feel the right rib cage spiral underneath. Take an inhale, feel your breath extend and lengthen through each vertebrae. Exhale, reaffirm the connection with the earth. On the next inhale, let's bring your hands back to heart center. Magnetize your feet. Take an inhale and exhale. Push into that left foot. Pick the right knee up. Crescent lunge. Take an inhale. As you exhale, turn your back right heel to land. Pigeon your toes, your back right toes, and create a heel arch alignment as you straighten the left knee. Sway your pelvis back. Imagine somebody is taking hold of your left fingers as you slowly edge your body towards the front of your mat. When you can't go any further, surrender your hand either to the inside of the shin or your block Take your right hand to your pelvis, spiral open the pelvis, the rib cage and the shoulder. Finally, extend your right hand towards the ceiling. As you inhale, breathe length and extend in all directions. As you exhale, reaffirm the connection with the earth. Magnetize your feet. Anchor and stabilize your body. One final inhale to grow and extend. And as you exhale, pick the left toes up, pivot the foot and turn the left toes to face the long side of the mat. Lower the right hand towards the floor. Option to take your blocks or fingers to the floor. Inhale, widen the bum. Melt the back of the heart forward. And as you exhale, engage the core to fold it in. Using every breath to peel away another layer of debris. On the next inhale, align center of brain with the heart and the pelvis. Walk the left fingers to the center of the mat. And as you inhale, spiral open the right hand. Spiral right ribs back, left ribs underneath. Take a deep, nourishing inhale as you extend and grow in all directions. As you exhale, lower the right hand to fold. Inhale, elongate. This time we are going to turn and pivot all 10 toes to face the top of the mat. Push into the left foot and pick that right leg up. Now, beginners, know that wobbles and falling and readjusting are part of the process. And what I love to remember is it's not about the fall. It's really about how quickly we can clear the effects of it and move on. So staying grounded and anchored in this moment, feel your breath. As you exhale, flex your foot, feel that energetic draw and sweep your hands wide. Take an inhale. As you exhale, this time take your right hand underneath, create eagle arms. An option to stay here or take your right thigh over the left. An option to hook the toes behind your calf. Take an inhale. Feel the breath ground and anchor you in this moment. As you exhale, slowly untangle and release. Reconnect the right foot to the earth. Inhale, sweep the hands up. As you exhale, let's fold it forward. Inhale, we're going to bend the knees. Sweep the hands forward into this chair position. Building up a little heat now, take an inhale, reach forward with your fingers, and exhale, sink your bum. Inhale, forward with your fingers, exhale, sink your bum. One more time, inhale, forward and up with your fingers, sink your bum. Option, especially if you're new, take your hands back and slowly lower your body to the floor, or sink your seat bones slowly down. Anchor your feet to the front of the mat, sweep the hands forward, take an inhale. Exhale, slowly lower it to the floor. We are nearly there, everyone. Let's pick the feet up. Okay, so we're almost there. Stay with me just to wring it out in the center of our body to finish today's class. Take the hands behind the head. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift head, neck, shoulders, shoulder blades up. Then from here, take the right shoulder and shoulder blade towards the left knee as you straighten the right leg. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the feet. From here, take the right heel over the left knee and slowly shift your legs to the left side. Anchor your left hand onto the right knee. From here, option to stay and keep your right arm on the floor or take it into a bent elbow position. I call this the cactus position. Take an inhale, grow tall, lengthen through the spine. And as you exhale, aim to soften your right shoulder blade towards the floor. Feeling a wringing, an untangling, and an unwinding. Take a deep, nourishing inhale and exhale that last little bit. From here, slowly take your legs back to center. Relax your right foot. Reposition your hips slightly to the left. Pick your left foot up and cross the left foot over your right thigh. Slowly lower your knees to the right side. Place your right hand on the top of the left knee. So this really anchors the knees. So then you can try and isolate the stretch just to your thoracic spine or your upper back. Option to have your arms straight by your sides, or what I love is this cactus position. Take an inhale into the front of the chest, into your thoracic spine, and exhale. See how much tension you can let go of. Can you sink a layer deeper? And from here, slowly, slowly unwinding back to center. From here, let's hug the knees in towards the shoulders. Give yourself one final hug, one final squeeze. And then slowly stretch the feet wide and open up for a well-earned and deserved Savasana. Stretch your shoulder blades wide and anchor and spread the back of your heart into the mat. Spread the base of your pelvis. Turn your palms up and allow your feet to relax to the sides. Today, I invite you to take an experiment. Can you fully immerse your awareness in the sensations of your next inhale and next exhale and think at the same time? So can you really feel your breath fully and think about something else or someone else at the exact same time? So go ahead and try. See if it's possible. And slowly, slowly bringing your awareness back by wiggling the fingers and the toes, circling the hands and the feet, bending your knees, slowly rolling onto one side, and not being in a rush to get up. Pause for a moment on your side and imagine you are wrapped in the most luxurious feather duvet, embodying that feeling an emotion of coziness. And taking that cozy feeling with you as you press into the earth with the right hand and sit yourself back up. So moving slowly, readjusting slowly, taking any comfortable cross-legged sitting position and lengthening through the spine. Take your hands to the heart center. And for one final time today together, let's take a deep, nourishing inhale, feeling your breath rise up through your body, growing you tall. And exhale, open your mouth and take a clearing sigh. And namaste. So today, I hope you feel the effects of all that wringing, twisting, and clearing of tension. Have a lovely day, and I will see you soon. Bye.